Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video we're doing a wheelie build on the 1963 VW Beetle. I wasn't originally going to do a wheelie build on this because a lot of people do already have this car built, but I've got a slightly different tune for it and it does have a bit more wheelie angle to the point where you can get it to flip over if you launch it hard enough, which is difficult to do, but I'll try and put a clip in at the end of the video of it flipping over because it's literally a Beetle on its back. So guys, as for the engine swap, you're going to want to put the 4 litre flat 6, and then you're going to also want to twin turbo it. And then moving over to the tyres, obviously you want to go with drag compound just to get that stickiness, and put 2 45s on the rear, which is the thickest that they'll go. As for the rims, I've just gone with the Advan Super Advan Racing version 2s, possibly the worst name for wheels ever. But that's what I've gone for, and I'm pretty sure they weigh like £30 less or something, 25–30 pounds less than the standard wheels, which is what you want to aim for, as least weight as possible. And then when we move on to the drivetrain, you want to do the clutch, transmission, driveline and diff all to race spec. Brakes, you're going to want to do race spec brakes. And then as for the spring and dampers, you're going to want to put the rally spring and dampers on, just to give that bit more height so you can get that wheelie going. And then for the roll bars, you're not going to want to touch front or rear, and the weight reduction you're going to want to put it on race, which is the only one for this. When you get to the engine, you're going to want to do everything up to the twin turbos, and then for the intercooler and flywheel, just leave them as they are, you don't need to mess with them. So guys, as for the tune, you're going to want to do 15 psi on the rear, 30 psi on the front. For gearing, just pause the video here and copy it off screen. The alignment, you don't want to change anything with, just leave it completely standard. The anti-roll bars, we didn't upgrade them, so we have no tunability. And then for the springs, soft at the front, stiff at the rear. For the ride height, as high as it'll possibly go. The rebound stiffness, soft at the rear, stiff at the front. And for the bump stiffness, stiff at the front, soft at the rear. In between 1.6 and 2, or 1.6 and 1.8, sorry, is alright. Up to 2, it kind of messes with your wheelie a little bit. I'm not sure why. I think it's kind of because the car just bounces about a bit. But if you go any higher than 1.8, you might have a bit more trouble wheeling the car. For the aero, we didn't do anything. The brakes, there's no point changing anything there unless you want to. And as for the diff, I either lock the diff or have it at 75% for both. For this, I've locked the diff just because, you know, 6 skids and lock diffs. So guys, as always, the tune is up on the tuning place, so if you want to go and get it and you can't bother to build the car yourself, there you go, it's up on there. It has 910 horsepower, 597 foot-pound of torque, and it weighs 800 pounds, which is about 700 kilo, I think, something around there. If you want to go and download it, then download it. I'll put my gamer tag on the screen if you can't see my gamer tag because you're on mobile or whatever. And yeah, there you go. Let's get into some clips of this thing wheeling. So guys, we're over here at the drag strip. We're going to get some clips of this Beetle doing some wheelies, and it might flip over. If not, I'll like get it to flip over and put a clip at the end. So you want to take it to about 5,250 revs. I messed that one up a little bit, but yeah, you can see the idea. We got it that time though. Oh my god, we're going to the left. But yeah, you can see just from that, this thing wheelies absolutely insane. The only problem with it is though, it does turn to the left a hell of a lot. That all depends from where you're launching it from, I think. But I've had some very good wheelies with this thing. This kind of does what the F100, I think it was the F100 that I did, where it just kind of jumps the revs around, and I went into a wall then, which is obviously great. So this thing might be the fastest wheelie car in the game. I'm not 100% sure because it does go pretty quick. Alright, what we're gonna cross the trap at 174 point whatever that was, which was pretty decent to be honest. Like 170 mile an hour in a Beetle, kind of unsafe. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna end the video there. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe down below as you always do. I'll see you guys in the next bloody video.